Hey, it's Jay for Gender Blenders. Week 18. This week's topic is how your religion feels about transgender people and how you deal with those pressures. My religion, I'm agnostic, and what that means is I pretty much am on the fence about whether God exists or not. So I don't really know how it feels about transgender person. I only know how I feel about it. And my view pretty much is if I don't think God, if he is real, is gonna judge you on who you what your gender is, how you feel about that, all that kind of junk. I think it should be more of are you a good person or not? And I think if God is like that, then I don't want to believe in him, Fuck that kind of perspective. But, I do get the kind of topic, whereas it's more, almost more geared towards how your family feels almost, maybe. Because, I don't know, that'd be a big influence in my life. Just makes me want to talk about pretty much how my mom feels. Because my dad's not a very religious person, but my mom is a Baptist, so she doesn't agree with it, but she's gonna be tolerant of it, which almost pisses me off. She doesn't agree with it, but she'll support me. It's kind of it's really weird. But yes, she doesn't agree with it. My dad, he's like I said, not very religious. He doesn't really care about stuff like that. He doesn't really care. My mom's main thing, I think, is she just doesn't want me to hate her, so she tolerates it, or she kind of supports it, but doesn't really agree with it. I know I had more to talk about. Even because I grew up, obviously my mom's religious. Even when I was growing up, I was kind of, I went to church and everything. I don't anymore. Even then, I kind of didn't really view it as bad. I was younger, so I didn't really know much about it. But I didn't really view it as bad or wrong, even though I grew up with those kind of religious views around me. I just kind of whatever, you do what you want kind of deal, as long as you're not hurting nobody or, mess with anybody kind of thing like that. So I never really had problem with it, even when I wasn't really sure if I was transgender or what. I do think religion definitely does influence how people feel about it. My mom, and my some of my friends, they I don't know, it's really weird because a lot of people accept it now. Of course, younger kids accept it, teenager stuff, even though they do, they're hardcore. My friend Gerard is a hardcore Catholic, but he's fine with it. So it's kind of weird. I think it's mostly the older generation type deal, where they tie it into religion and stuff. You see it a lot more. Older people, parents, stuff like that. Not so much younger kind of activists against it. Which is good, I guess, 'cause that means it's only going to get better, hopefully. That's another thing that really pisses me off. This is kind of a side story. I don't really know if this has anything to do with the subject, but I feel like I should talk about it. Where it's religion is now defining our rules just because gay marriage is in the Bible. It's called separation of church and state. What the fuck? The Bible is not the ruler of the government. Oh, I see Maury's back on. You can see it in the camera. I'm watching Maury, but, sorry, I got really excited. It's a really good one. But it's, what? Religion just dictates too much. I think it's really gone too far. I don't know. That's why I feel the way I do about it. Because it's just too much. Too much influencing the way I live. I'd rather I influence the way I live rather than something else or someone else kind of deal, or that kind of philosophy almost. I can't think of the word that would use to describe that. I don't really know if this whole talk is, what I've said has really covered this subject. I think it's more me talking about religion and transgender relations rather than how my specific religion, since I don't really have one. Yeah, I hope I know related to it somehow and got through. So yeah, I'll see you again.